Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Y2K Basis 19. I am Bryce. Today we're going to go over what I watched in the month of January. I watched 6 physical releases and 1 digital release on YouTube. That one I'm not really, I shouldn't really count because I wasn't able to get all the way through it. I was like bored with it. But the other 6, I watched them in the entirety, or I've seen them before. They're all there's a couple on here that were just rewatches. But anyway, let's get into it. Um, I watched Mold first. The movie was terrible. IMDb gave it a 3.1 out of 10. I would say that's about right. So basically, this movie takes place in a apartment building. So the synopsis is there is a mold that seems to be alive and it infects people, creating elaborate monsters from them. This mold infects an entire apartment complex as the people in the complex try to escape. Yeah, that's about right. The characters aren't really, not really developed very well, so you don't really like care that if they get out or not. I was only able to get to like the first half of the movie. I got bored with it. But yeah, I do not recommend this one at all. But here's what it. Wait, hold on. What happened? Hold on. Yeah, here's the actual image of the cover of the poster, if you will. So yeah, I don't recommend that one at all. All right, I'm not really gonna go over the specs because who cares, right? All right. Alright, so let's dive into the actual physical movies that I actually watched in the month of January 2025. Alright, first one here is the French Canadian Blu ray DVD combo pack release of Behaving Badly. The cast is very, very phenomenal. The movie itself was just okay. I think I gave it like a 6 out of 10. Selena Gomez is not actually even like the main character of the movie. She's just like the top build actress on this one. The actual lead character is Nat Wolff. You may know him from what's that movie? The Fault in Our Stars. Yeah, he's from that movie. He is the main character. His mom, I believe, is played by Elizabeth. No, wait. No, his mom is played by Mary Louise Parker, if I remember correctly. His best friend's mom is played by Elizabeth Shue. Heather Graham plays a lawyer. Selena Gomez plays the attractive high school crush of his. Yeah, so yeah, that's really about it, really, for this movie. Thought this movie is pretty off the wall, in my opinion. It is a teen comedy, if you will. But it was all right. It's from 2014. I don't know the rating because this is a French Canadian version. It's rated 14, whatever that means. I think it's PG-13 here in the U.S. I'm not sure. This movie also stars Jason Lee and Carrie Elwes and Patrick Warburton. Both of them have small roles in this one. They're not really in it for that long, and so is Dylan McDermott. He's not in here very long either. He plays the best friend of Nat Wolff's character. But yeah, I'll read the synopsis for you. In this fast-paced, outrageously funny all-star romp, socially awkward high schooler Rick Stevens, played by Nat Wolff, is willing to do whatever it takes to win the heart of the girl, which is Selena Gomez, of his dreams. And he does mean anything, but love is tough, particularly when your sights are set on the most beautiful and popular girl at school. That's not really exactly what this movie is about all the way through. There's also other stuff too. Mary Louise, no, not Mary Louise, no, not sorry. Elizabeth Shue's character has a thing for Nat Wolff's character, so they, yeah, kind of make out and whatever. Yeah, it's kind of weird in my opinion because of the age difference and the whole situation. It kind of weirded me out a little bit. But this movie was directed by Tim Garrick, written by Rick Browd. Yeah. So, would I watch it again? Probably not. But is it worth a watch? Yeah, I would say so. At least one time watch. Some parts were funny, some parts were not. So both discs look exactly the same. I think this was a Dollar Tree pickup, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. My brother gave it to me. It was okay. One time watch for me. Oops, sorry, 1 second. I dropped one. All right. I don't do edits. I'm sorry. This next one I actually liked pretty good. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10. Maybe an 8. I don't remember. It Follows. This movie is also from 2014, if I remember correctly. Sorry, yeah, it was filmed in 2014, but it was not released till 2015. So you got It Follows with Mika Monroe. That's the only person I recognize in here, but there's probably more people in here that are well known now. But I had fun with this one. Basically, it's about a ghost that follows her around. That's what you want to call it. But yeah, that ending scene though, that was pretty good. But anyway, I read the synopsis for you. For 19-year-old Jay, fall should be about school, boys, and weekends out at the lake. But after a seemingly innocent sexual encounter, she finds herself plagued by strange visions and the inescapable sense that someone or something is following her. Jay and her teenage friends must now find a way to escape the horrors that seem to be only a few steps behind in this critically acclaimed chiller that Bloody Disgusting calls the scariest movie of 2015. I wouldn't really say it was like scary. It was more like jump scares and stuff. Um, I did enjoy it. I would probably watch it again just to get another perspective of the movie. But yeah, so yeah, I don't think the digital is in here. Oh, it is. I don't. I think I gave it away already though. I think I already gave it away, but no, that's weird. There's 2 in here. Okay. All right, I got 2 codes. That's really strange. I thought I only had 1. So here's one of them. If that one doesn't work, here's the other one. There's 2 in here for some reason. I don't remember why. So, yep. I got 2 codes of It Follows. I don't know if they're going to work because I bought this used. Well, oh, I didn't buy it. I think my brother gave it to me when he got the Steel book or something. I don't remember. But yeah, so yeah, It Follows. Recommend it. I would watch it again. All right, next one here is a rewatch from my childhood. I know I had to really. I know what you're probably gonna say. Why'd you watch this when you were a kid? I don't know. I liked it though. I watched it again. It does hold up in some aspects. Invaders from Mars, 1986. This is a remake from the 1950s version. This is directed by Tobe Hooper, who did Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Poltergeist, and a bunch of other films that I don't recall on top of my head at the moment. The remake of Toolbox Murders also, he did that one too. Um, but anyway, this movie is pretty good for the time period it was filmed. So anyway, this movie is about a boy named David Gardner, played by Hunter Carson, and the school nurse Linda, played by Karen Black, are humanity's last line of defense. Because what happens is aliens landed on Copper Hill outside the small town of Santa Mira, and basically what they do is the aliens like attract like his parent, his dad. His dad goes to investigate because he works for NASA, and the aliens take him in and they put some kind of like they drill some kind of serum in the back of his neck, and then they control him after that. I don't know. It's really weird. And then after that, he gets his wife, which is David's mom, to go with him to go check it out, and then she gets possessed. And then the evil science teacher also gets possessed, and one of his fellow students gets possessed, and then the cops get possessed, and then no one believes them and him, and then except for the nurse, and then they contact the head of NASA, and all craziness ensues. And yeah, you have to watch the movie to get the ending. I'm not going to give it away, but yeah, there's like two different endings on here, but the second one, I'm not going to spoil it for you. You need to watch this. And the parents were played by Timothy Bottoms and Lorraine Newman, and the evil science teacher is played by Louise Fletcher. She plays a really good bitch. So yeah, highly recommend this. This is the Sandpiper Pictures version, but I do recommend the other version that came out. This one's more of a budget release. The quality, say it's okay in most parts. There's a couple scenes where you see the grain and the pops from the original VHS transfer, I guess is what they use. I'm not sure, but yeah, I do recommend it. All right, this one I had really. This one was a fun one. This movie was really effed up. Got The Substance. Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid. Yeah, what can I say? The movie is really, really messed up. But I get it. Especially when you're in a Demi Moore situation. She plays a fitness celebrity on like a TV show. And she's getting older, and her producer, played by Dennis Quaid, or sorry, studio head. I'm sorry. I think of him as like a producer or something like that, but I guess he's the boss. I guess is saying that she's getting too old and the ratings are going down, so he ends up firing her, and he's looking for new talent that's younger and more attractive and more sexy looking. So she comes across this ad for The Substance that's supposed to make her younger. So she decides to go with it, goes to the secret location, picks it up from a lockbox, kind of like a PO box type deal. And then she goes home, and she injects herself with it, and then the other girl comes out of her spine, which I thought was kind of gross, but that's just me. And then Margaret Qualley comes out of her, and then they hide each other in a secret room behind the bathroom when they trade places every week. And then Margaret Qualley's character wants to stay longer, so she goes against the rules, if you will. And then all the craziness ensues after that. But you'll have to watch it. I do recommend it. I'll probably watch it again at some point. But yeah. Here's the back. And then we already know that it's the same on the inside. This one's from 2024. Alright. Next one here is a bootleg, manufactured on demand, if you will. The double feature of Bloody Murder and Bloody Murder 2 Closing Camp. I only watched the first one. I only had time to watch the first one that one day. This is a pretty good transfer compared to the DVD. Everything else is pretty much the same. This is definitely a kind of a rip-off of Friday the 13th, kind of, in the sense of a person wearing a mask. He does have a machete in the first, not a machete, sorry. He has a chainsaw in here, and he has a knife in the second one. Even the character's name is very similar to Jason Voorhees, Trevor Morehouse. But Trevor Morehouse is an urban legend. You have to find out who the real killer is. It's kind of obvious, but then again, I've seen it like 4 or 5 times already over the years on both formats here. So, yeah, this one's from 2000. This one's from 2002. 88 minutes for that one, 92 minutes for that one. So it's a pretty short movie, easy watch, highly predictable in my opinion. The acting is okay at best. The dialogue is okay at best. Do I like the movies? Yes, I do. It's kind of a nostalgia thing for me because both these came out when I was in high school, so I watched them then. So, yeah. And then the discs, disc, they're both on one disc, and they look like this. The originals came out on Artisan Entertainment back when they were a thing. So, I got this off of moviesartusa.biz. If you guys are interested in supporting Joe over there, he does good work. So yeah, all right. And then the last title here that I watched is Attack of the Killer Donuts. This is a 4-pack, but I only watched this one. The movie was off the wall, really cheesy. CGI was very awful in my opinion, but for the storyline, it did work. So this one's from 2017 and directed by Scott Wheeler. C. Thomas Howell is in here. I think who did he play? I don't remember who he played. I have to go back and watch it again. I think he played like the cop, one of the cops. So, and he wasn't even the main character. The main character is played by Justin Ray, and the girls are played by Kayla Compton and Allison England. So, pretty good movie overall, and really cheesy. Dialogue was cheesy. The acting was cheesy as well. But had a good ending from what I remember. Very predictable in terms of the ending part. But, yeah. So that's all I have to show for today. Hopefully, month of February, I'll have time to watch more movies than just these 6 and half of the digital movie that I didn't care for. I gave Attack of the Killer Donuts like a 5 out of 10 because it's cheesy, but it was definitely entertaining though. Bloody Murder I gave it like an 8 out of 10 just for the nostalgia purposes. Substance I gave it 7 out of 10. Invaders from Mars 8 out of 10. It Follows 8 out of 10. And Behaving Badly like a 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. I don't remember. I think it was 6 out of 10. Alright guys, you take care and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below about any of these movies if you've seen them, if you liked them, if you didn't like them. Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the notification bell, that way you know when I post new videos, which is usually about once a week. Sometimes I do take time off because either I don't have time to go find anything or I didn't find anything. Alright, so you guys take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.